Hey everyone, it's me Nita and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm doing something really exciting, something completely different, something completely out of like my norm, I guess. If you don't follow me in my Facebook group, you probably don't know, but I bought a sublimation printer. I bought an Epson Ecotank ET-2760. I think that's how you say it. But I got a sublimation printer. Now the sublimation printer that I got, it doesn't print onto the bigger sheets. It just basically prints onto an 8.5 by 11 sheet of sublimation paper. So I got this machine basically to make some tags for my clothing. And then I also want to add some kids sublimation shirts to my Etsy shop. So in today's video, I'm going to be unboxing my new sublimation printer. I'm going to be converting it as well. And then I'm going to be making some kids shirts to be adding to my Etsy shop. So let's just get started because I'm super excited to test this out. I have tried sublimation before. I'll make sure and leave that video up here for you guys to go check out. But I have my own printer now, so now I can make my own sublimation sheets to make my own shirts. So I'm super excited to be adding this to my shop because you can add such more detailed designs, more vivid designs than you can with just basic vinyl. It's a really affordable startup too as well, especially with the machine I got. There are a variety of different other machines, and depending on what you need to do, a certain sublimation printer might be better for you. But for this machine, I only plan on doing kids clothes with it and making tags for clothing. I also have one other project planned out, but I'm gonna save that for a whole nother video for you guys. I'm super excited to announce it, but I'm gonna wait to tell you guys. But let's just go ahead and dive in. I'm gonna have Eric here with me, Mr. Fajita, to kind of help me if I need it. I'll probably need help setting it up to the computer, so we'll see how I do. But I'm gonna stop rambling. Let's go ahead and let's just get started. Okay, so before I unbox this thing, here is the exact printer I got. I got the Epson Ecotank ET-2760. I also got some sublimation ink too. I got some sublimation ink off of Amazon, and I got the printer's Jack brand. Eric picked it out. He has done a ton of research on this whole sublimation thing, so he picked out this brand off Amazon. We needed that 2-day shipping off Amazon because I couldn't wait, so we'll see if we like this ink or not. But we wanted something to hurry up and get to us, so we went with this brand off Amazon. Go ahead and open this box. First thing that comes out of the box is just a manual. So this is actually pretty compact. I'm surprised how, I guess, tiny it is. But this is going to fit perfectly on my kitchen table. If you guys don't know already, I work out of my kitchen. Basically, my kitchen is my workshop, I guess. But this will probably fit perfectly over on my kitchen table, and I'll show you guys where I'm going to set it up. But here is the printer out of the box. The printer does have a scanner, which is really nice. So if I want to do like photos, like sublimation photos onto like canvases or even onto t-shirts or onto like keychains, I can scan the photo that I want using this printer, which is nice. The printer did come with some ink. I'm not going to be using this ink. I'm actually going to be just using the top portion of this ink, and then I'm not going to use the ink itself. I'm going to be using Sublimation ink. So I'll show you guys how I do all that, but let's go ahead and just take off all the stickers. Okay, so I opened up the machine. This is where I'm going to be putting the ink, so you can lift these up to be able to see exactly where you're going to be putting the ink. So I'm going to go ahead and open up these packets, and I'm just going to take off the lid to each one of these. Also, for each lid, I want to make sure that I match it with the correct color, because each lid is specific for each color, I guess. I'm totally confusing myself. But if I'm going to be doing black, I need to make sure and put it in the black section. If I do yellow, I need to use the yellow lid with the yellow. So you can't interchange the inks. You can't use the black and try and fill up the pink one or magenta, whatever the color is, with the black top, basically. But yeah, let's go ahead and I'm going to remove all the tops to these. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start with the black first. So I'm just going to take the top off of this one. Just like that. Then I'm going to stick this portion into the machine. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do the black one first, like I mentioned before. So I'm going to take my little lid from the normal ink and just place it into there. Now I'm going to take my black Sublimation ink, and I'm basically just going to pour it in there. I had an energy drink, actually almost a 1.5. So my hands are a little jittery from the energy drink. So I'm trying to have a really, really steady hand so I don't spill any of this. And as you guys can see, you could see where the ink is filling up. Okay, the black's all done. I'm gonna let it sit for just a minute to make sure that all the ink that's in the lid goes down into the little tank portion. Here's like a close-up of what everything looks like. And I'm gonna go ahead and do the yellow next. So the whole converting the ink portion of this was extremely easy. Basically all you have to do is just, instead of using regular printer ink, you'll use the Sublimation ink instead. So easy peasy. So now all that I have to do now is hook the printer up to the computer, and then we'll be able to print out some designs. I actually have 4 designs planned out for today, so let's get started. All right guys, so since I'm all done with converting the printer with the Sublimation ink, now I'm gonna go ahead and plug it in and turn it on. Okay, so now I'm just going to press the OK button. It says see the start here sheet to complete installation. I'm just gonna press OK. It says fill the tanks with ink and hold down the question mark for more than 3 seconds. Okay, so I pressed this button after I was done pressing down the question mark. It's making a weird sound, but I'm assuming that's normal. Okay, so this says this is gonna take about 10 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and let it do its thing, and then we need to install the software and do a couple other steps. So I'll see you guys in a bit. It is time to load the paper. We got this kind off Amazon. I'm gonna have all this stuff linked down below for you guys, so if you have any questions on like what stuff I got, I'm gonna have the Sublimation ink uploaded down in the description. I'll have the printer in the description. I'll have this also in the description as well. So if you have any questions or you're wondering where I got all these things, definitely check the description. I'm gonna go ahead and put the printer paper, or the sublimation paper, I mean. This is the back of it. The front is completely blank. With this printer, you're going to do the side that you need to print on forward, I guess. Okay guys, so I'm gonna go ahead, before I install the software, I'm actually gonna go ahead and do a print nozzle test. I'm gonna go ahead and just press OK. It says load paper, and then I'm just gonna hit print, and let's see what that does. If you are into sublimation, comment down below any tips or tricks or anything that you recommend when it comes to sublimation. And also, if you haven't already, go join my Facebook group, because I'm new to this, so I would love any additional support, any other knowledge. I'm not an expert in this, so go join my Facebook group so you can share your knowledge, and definitely comment down below if you want to comment, but that would be great. Okay guys, so the computer is all set up for the printer. I had Eric do that because I don't have the patience for it. But I have a few designs already picked out. I'm going to use Cricut Design Space to print out the images. I'm not going to use my Cricut to cut it out or anything. I'm just going to have it printed out just because I'm very familiar with this process and it's already really late. I didn't want to learn a whole new program tonight, so I'm just going to use Cricut for this portion of the video. I'll probably end up testing out Silhouette or another program, but as you can see, like with Cricut, you leave so much open space. But I'm doing 2 onesies, so I don't need that much space. So these 2 designs will work out perfectly. So let's go ahead and print them out. I'm gonna send to printer, and you want to make sure that the images are mirrored as well, just like how you do it with HTV. You want to make sure it's mirrored. So hopefully it prints pretty quickly. I don't know like the average print time for each print that you do. I'm assuming it's just like a regular piece of paper. It takes just a few seconds. Ew, what happened, guys? That's not how it's supposed to look. This one doesn't look too bad. So as you guys can see, the quality didn't turn out that well. I'm gonna go ahead and retry it again. So I turned off the lead. So we're gonna retry it, guys. This one, the bottom one didn't look too bad, but this is like our first like full official run printout, I guess, of designs. So hopefully the second sheet will turn out better. So we're gonna go ahead and use handy dandy Google and kind of troubleshoot what's going on. So I'll be back. So it's printing out another sheet. One thing I noticed though, and I don't know if it's just because I'm using Cricut Design Space, when you send it to printer and actually press print, it takes a few seconds for it to like register and to start printing. So I don't know if that's a normal thing, but that's what our printer is currently doing. I'm gonna try out some different programs to see what works best. But let's see how this print is looking so far. Oh yeah, much better. Look at that. Okay. Looks okay to me. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and cut these out. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead, get my other 2 designs that I have, because I'm doing 4 shirts today, or 2 shirts and 2 onesies. I'm gonna go ahead and have those start printing. I'm gonna turn my heat press on to 385, and I'm gonna heat press these designs for a minute straight. I am using the Cricut brand for t-shirts. Now there are so many different sublimation shirts you can get. I was just at Joann's today and I was really impatient and I didn't want to have to wait for some sublimation shirts to be delivered. So I just got these. These were around, I believe, like $5, maybe $7 for the toddler shirts, and then like $5 for the onesies. So not too badly priced. Okay, so we're playing around with the different settings. We are doing this print on a different setting than I did with the rest of the prints. So once we play around with it a little bit more, we'll be able to do a more detailed tutorial on doing this, but we're still new to this, so you're gonna get a rookie tutorial today. Okay, so I have 3 of the prints cut. Now I know it's better to like tear around the image so it doesn't leave like any lines or any harsh lines. But I just used some scissors, cut them out because I'm tired and I'm lazy right now. I have my shirts. These are Cricut brand again. You want to make sure that you're using shirts that are 60%, I believe, polyester or more. With the Cricut brand, they are, I believe, 95% polyester. And then I have some parchment paper. You want to use butcher paper, but again, I'm impatient. I wanted to try this out, and I'm just using what I have on hand, so hopefully that'll work. And then I have some of the heat tape to help tape the design onto the shirt so it doesn't shift and get all like blurry and smudged. So this is the Sizer brand, and I've used it once before and it worked out great for me. But my heat press is ready to go, so let's go ahead and let's do these shirts. Okay, so I put some parchment paper inside of the shirt because I don't want it to bleed onto the back. And then I don't think the camera can pick it up. Printout isn't as vibrant because when you heat press it onto the shirt, it's gonna make it a lot brighter, I guess you could say. So if this looks dull, just test it out because it will most likely come up a lot darker on the shirt. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and peel this off now. Let's see how it came out. Okay, so it came out cute. I think I got my placement down. The colors, I kind of think my husband thinks the colors turned out good. I'm kind of thinking we should use the different settings with this one. We shall see how the rest of them turn out. The dinosaur one, we use like the premium settings, and we used the photo paper settings with the dinosaur design. So we'll see like a comparison between that design with this one. Hopefully it comes out better. But this came out super cute.
I think it looks great.
I'm so critical with myself. Let's go ahead and do the rest of these shirts. Go ahead and peel this one off. Let's see how this one turned out. Okay, so here is this one. I think I could have went bigger on this design, but it is for a 0 to 3 month onesie, so you can't do it too big, because if the design goes down too low, when they wear pants or shorts, it'll cover up the design. So you kind of want to do it high up and not that big. And it's not as vibrant as I want it, but it still looks good.
I think it looks good.
I think we need to change his name now to Eric the Sublimator.
Sub-Zero.
Sub-Zero. Okay, I think you should try this one now.
Alright. Not so hot, dude.
You want me to do it? Make sure it's not upside down.
eyeball it.
I like to measure it. Well, guys, if we know any shirts come out crooked or wonky, we'll know who made them.
Okay, good?
You didn't even measure it.
I eyeballed it. Okay,
Gotta
watch
measure.
it. Watch it. It's perfect.
Let's see.
1.5 inches. 1.5 inches.
Dang.
Close enough at least.
Ooh, you need some more parchment paper on the top.
This.
Nope. Yes, that. And oh, guys, by the way, he has his own YouTube channel, Ready Hustle. So go follow him over there. I have his channel linked below. If you want to see like more shenanigans, definitely go check out his channel.
Do some sublimation shenanigans.
Yep.
Sure.
You know, if you want to go see his wonky cricket shirts, definitely go check out his YouTube.
Okay, let's press this thing. I think I did it right.
And then press the timer. Oh my God, Eric.
The right move. What?
My God. Guys.
What was I supposed to do?
Oh, you're gonna stress me out. Oh my God. Okay, we're gonna let that one cool. I'm really hot, so go ahead. You can do the next shirt. Let's pray he doesn't break anything, and let's pray when I get this by multi-needle, he don't break it. Because he's gonna be having to do a whole lot of maintenance and a whole lot of repairs, because...
What do you mean? So what happens if you break it?
I'm not gonna break
What
it.
happens if you break it? You guys heard that? She just jinxed herself.
Mm-mm.
Oh, man.
One thing about crafting is this trial and error. Don't break my heat press, please.
I don't think I broke it.
Dude, the last time you used it, it fell apart. Okay, and I have video footage of that too. Of it falling apart on me mid-t-shirt. So this design that we're doing is the one where we changed the settings and did more of like the
high quality photo.
high quality photo settings. So we'll see how this one turns out. This one should be cool now. All right. Looks like there's a little mark right there. I don't know what happened there, but that came out so cute. So I actually made these two onesies for my little nephew. He's only like a week and a few days old. Forget some?
No.
Anyways, these two shirts are from my little nephew. He was just born a week and a few days ago, so we got him a 4th of July themed one, and then of course he's new to the cousin crew, so this one came out so cute. Curious to take this one off. I'm gonna let Eric take it off since it's hot.
Thinks I messed it up.
Ooh, that is...
That's
That's it right there.
I think you're right.
Oh, you did good too with the placement of the design too.
I eyeballed it.
I'm about to measure it to see how off you are, but that looks actually really good. I'm really impressed with the settings on this one. I think we figured it out, guys. We'll definitely do another video on all the print settings to do sublimation, but I love it. These turned out so cute. Okay, so I'm addicted. I'm addicted, guys. I'm officially hooked on sublimation now. Like, that was so easy. All you had to do is print out an image and heat press it onto the shirt for 1 minute. Like, that was fun. That was easy, and I'm so excited to make more things. I actually have a bunch of stuff coming from Amazon that I purchased that I plan on sublimating on. So hopefully you guys like sublimation content, because I'm gonna be doing a lot of it, because like I said, I'm hooked. So I'm so excited to be adding sublimation to my shop, because sublimation can do things that HTV can't, but also HTV can do things sublimation can't. So I'm excited to have both in my shop, to have like different options for my customers. I'm gonna be doing a bunch more shirts, because I want to do some shirts that'll go with my bell bottoms. So I'm excited. So stay tuned for more sublimation videos. But I think that's gonna be it for tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and take some photos of these so I can do some Etsy listings so I can add these to my shop. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to go follow my husband on his YouTube channel. I have all that stuff linked down below. I also have all the supplies that I used in this video linked down below. So if you guys have any questions or anything about the things that I used or any tips or anything else, make sure to leave that down in the comments. I'm also going to be announcing my giveaway winners in my next video. So stay tuned for that. My next video is going to be another 4x4 video to go along with my series. So if you are into embroidery and you have a 4x4 machine, or you just want to watch me embroider some stuff, definitely keep a lookout for that video. That should be out in just a few days. But again, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye.